Today I want to talk about my vegetable of the moment. At the moment I'm loving kale. I'm sure you've all heard a lot about it. It's been in the press loads as being one of the best superfoods there is. So here we have some kale. It's a cruciferous leafy green. Cruciferous means it's part of the mustard family and part of the same as like cabbage and broccoli and pak choy and Brussels sprouts. It really is full of iron. It's very similar to spinach in its nutritional value, except that it has more vitamin A, more vitamin C, more calcium, more than double the vitamin C than an orange. And per 100 grams, it has more milligrams of calcium in than milk. So it really is very good for you. It's also got a lot of omega-3 essential fatty acids, which is great for brain health. So basically, kale is excellent. And for that reason, we want to try and pack it into our diets as much as we can. There's lots of different ways that people are getting kale into their diets at the moment. A lot of people are cold pressing juice. Other people are steaming it. You can eat it raw in a salad. You can boil it. There's all sorts of different ways. I've recently become quite into roasting it, I suppose, and turning it into kale crisps, which is actually a really delicious way of eating kale. So I'm going to show you how I make my kale crisps. So first of all, I get some kale washed. Preferably, I try to buy British sourced things where I can. Kale is quite a hardy leaf, so it grows most of the year round, all year round, and it does grow in the UK, so you can buy British kale. And if you can find organic kale, again, even better. But either way, make sure you wash it thoroughly. Once it's dry, stick it in a bowl, then add some coconut oil. I'd say about a tablespoon. This is with half a bag of kale. You get a bag of kale for like £1, so you can make a lot of crisps for £1. Good value. And a lot less better for you. Lot less better for you? Lot less bad for you. Much better for you. Coconut oil. This is coconut oil. My coconut was hard, so I had to like warm it up a bit. Pour some coconut oil on it, and this is your, I guess, the way to make it that it's going to crisp up with a bit of coconut oil. But at this point, you've already set your oven, of course, to 150 approximately, not with a fan, and allowed it to preheat. So you massage the coconut oil into the leaves, into all the nooks and crannies, because this is how they're going to crisp up and be yummy. So when you feel like your leaves are looking all shiny all over like that, then it is the time to add a bit of salt. If you've got table salt, sea salt, fine preferably. I've only got coarse, so don't look. A bit of sea salt. Then sprinkle on some paprika. This gives it the nice colour. When you buy kale crisps in the shop, you quite often see they've got like an orange sprinkle on them. That's generally from the paprika. So I sprinkle on some paprika. Can you see that? Stunning colour. Love it, love it, love it. I like to recommend some chilli flakes or chilli powder, ginger powder. This one here from Jamie Oliver has Szecchuan pepper, chilli and ginger salt. Ginger salt, not ginger and salt. And ginger salt. So it's kind of a bit like an all-in-one. So I stick a bit of that on. It's definitely got a bit of a kick to it, that's for sure. So that's really lovely. Mix all that in. The coconut oil obviously helps the paprika stick to the leaves. Then the next thing is natural yeast extract. Now this is quite strange stuff. So if you take I take a bit of a scoop like that, though I think it's probably like a tablespoon or like 3/4 tablespoon. And again, get it all over the leaves. It's very sticky. It's like you have to get a bit messy, get your hands in. Oh, by the way, if you come across against one of these little naughty devils, the little stick bit, I take it out because they don't roast particularly well. They don't get very crispy. It's just a bit like eating a twig, so I take those out. So once you think the yeast extract, herbs and salt and coconut oil are equally spread through the leaves, then it's time to probably wash your hands. So then it's time to put it on the baking tray. This baking tray, I'm quite embarrassed to actually be using it right now, but I have scrubbed it and that is clean, I promise. I think it's burn stains. So you put your leaves on the baking tray. You can use baking paper if you need to, if you haven't got a non-stick one, but I just use it like this. Spread it out thinly like this. And then you stick it in the oven for 10 minutes, and then you turn it around and leave it for another 15, so 25 in total, like I said, on 120, 150 or 300 Fahrenheit. In the oven it goes. And then, the finished result. Listen to this. Can you hear how crispy they are? And they taste absolutely delicious. They're so yummy. I love them. There's no other way I'd like to eat kale better than this. It's got coconut oil, paprika. There's nothing bad in here. And I would rather have a bowl of this than a bowl of a packet of crisps. I really would. And it's very satisfying because I made them myself. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how your kale crisps get on. I'd love to see some. Don't forget to watch my other videos or to subscribe to my channel. Thank you, guys.